Before anything else, if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell. It was believed that in the 1960s OPM was started, led by the artist, Nora Honor, Apo Hiking Society, Jose Marie Chan, and Juan de la Cruz Band. They were some of the early Filipino artists that started the growth of Filipino music. In the 1970s, popular songwriters, singers, and bands then became popular, like Ryan Cayabyab, a songwriter, Boyfriends and Hot Dog, a popular boy band. In 1972, Freddie Aguilar, a singer and songwriter, showcased his songs that became popular until now, followed by Rico J. Puno in 1975, Asin in 1976 and Sampaguita and VST and Company in 1977. And in the year 1978 to 1979, Lisa Longa and Sharon Cuneta, two singers that considered legend in the Philippines music industry today, became popular, and not to forget Hagibis, a popular band in that time. All those artists that mention may have different genres and music styles, but they have one thing in common. And that is, their songs are still sang and played until today's generation. Let's jump in the 1980s, the year when dance pop became popular and the beginning of Pinoy hip-hop. It was Gary Valenciano, also known as Gary V today, who introduced dance pop at the mainstream. In this year, Pinoy hip-hop and rap debuted, that turned Philippines as the first in Asia to have a hip-hop music scene. And here comes the year of the biggest revolution of Philippines music history. The rise of the first generation of modern OPM that changed the Philippines music, the year 1990s. Pinoy hip-hop together with rap, led by the legend, Francis M. Magalona, Andrew E., and Michael Versus. They were some of the artists who gave life to OPM that until now their songs still played. Pinoy rock also became phenomenon and entered the mainstream to be led by Eraserheads, River Maya, and Sa Yako. And not only that, Pinoy reggae also become popular. This was how OPM started. How is OPM today? Although in the 2000s, many foreign music entered the Philippines music and captured the heart of Pinoy listeners, but OPM is still there, it was never dead. To name some artists, Sarah Geronimo, Christian Bautista, Juris, Kyla, and Nina. They were known for ballad and acoustic songs. Their popularity is growing and they have even represented the Philippines in the global music scene. As time passes by, the tone and style of Filipino music also changes. To name some music artists of today's generation: Adi, Zach Tabudlo, Moira Dela Rey, Gigi Delana, TJ Monterde, Arthur Neri, and Janela. Bands of today's era are also growing. To name some: Dela, December Avenue, Ben and Ben, Nobita, and Sunkist. But it doesn't end here. In the year 2017-2018, P-pop is starting to show up. It was said that P-pop is a subgenre of OPM. Although Sex Bomb Girl is the first group in the Philippines, SB19 is considered the first P-pop group since the word P-pop was recognized on their time. As of now, there are a lot of boy groups in the Philippines. They say that P-pop is a copycat of K-pop. How true it is. If we go back to the story of OPM, it was evolving from year 1960s up to now. Many changes happened. Yes, music is evolving, changes are expected, and those who can't cope up will be left behind. We should accept that K-pop made a big remark in music history. So, I would rather say, P-pop was inspired by K-pop. We learn their system, we put Pinoy flavor, Pinoy style, and make it our own, and that's what it makes P-pop. They say P-pop lost its identity. From the first place, the word P-pop was recognized when SB19 came out. The identity of P-pop is just beginning to be created. But since P-pop is part of OPM, it seems like P-pop is changing the identity of OPM. Personally, it is not true. P-pop is part of OPM, but not the whole OPM. We have Pinoy bands like Ben and Ben, we have Pinoy acoustic singers like Kyla, we have ballad singers like Julie Ann San Jose, and we have P-pop groups like SB19. Generally they are all OPM, they are part of OPM. It is just the beginning of a new era of P-pop, and if we noticed, P-pop groups revise their concept in terms of fashion, promotional system and style of music. These changes will make P-pop create their own identity. Throughout the year, OPM changes. But one thing that never changed, the heart of a Filipino musicians, that reflects in every lyric of their music. That's, I think, the true identity of OPM, and that's what makes it original. P-pop is going global now, as well as OPM, and what they need the most, is the full support of us, Pinoy. OPM without P, will never be OPM.